Right, so we're back in the world of Fallout 4, and today we're going to be playing Vault Tec Workshop, which has just been released, so it apparently has an actual quest line instead of just being one of those workshop things where you just get a bunch of new tools. You can actually progress through a very in-depth quest line, so we will be doing that. And for this great undertaking, I've also installed a few mods. This is Sentry Bat Armor. I'm not trying to build here. Sentry Bat Armor plus one of these gas masks I've shown off. This Sentry Bat Armor also has a gauze rifle which you can place on your back. You've got this blowback rifle that fires 45 ACP and looks pretty cool. We got Ringo right here, and we also have a very tactical lever action rifle, so we should be quite good to go. And without further ado, we're gonna start this by listening to a radio broadcast right here.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Vault 88. Authentication code word, impish. 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-76. This signal will repeat.
Alright, well, so that marks Vault 88 on your map, which should be somewhere right about here. I can't actually find it, but it's somewhere south. Right, I gotta mark this quest. Right about here, so we're gonna go to Vault 88. Yeah, I've already played a tiny bit of this quest to just see what it is, and you first have to clear a few things out before you get to the guinea pig stage. So, we shall see what kind of human experiments we can do. Alright. Okay, so normally this place is infested with raiders. It's a pretty decent area to clear out. You can snipe it from that bridge over there. But I've already done that, so it's pretty quiet around here right now. So we're gonna go inside. And we're gonna find some raiders that are trying to pry open the front door.
Cease at once.
So we're just gonna sneak up.
Doors were meant to withstand a direct nuclear
Ringo just turned invisible.
Your attempts to breach this facility are laughable.
Very interesting.
Leave at once, or there will be consequences. Vault Tec will not forgive this vandalism.
Well, that did not work. Fortunately, we got a lot of ammo for this thing. It doesn't seem to do a heck of a lot of damage though. It really does not. I've also still got that limb mod installed, which seems to result in some strange occurrences, like headless people. So I might uninstall that, because the head thing is kind of distracting. The limbs being torn off is pretty interesting, but people just walking around without a head, that's kind of spooky.
Wait. Are you Vault Tec? Have you finally come to save me? Please. I'm trapped behind a mountain of rubble. The key to freeing me is getting the workshop operational. First, lift the security lockdown and get to the reactor room.
You have to be very
Hard
quiet.
to maintain the faith. So many years stranded here. But you can assure Dr. Braun, if he's even still around, that I have used the time productively. The great work is ready to begin.
Yeah, she's talking about Dr. Brown, who I'm pretty sure is that guy from Fallout 3. It's the one vault you go into the simulation at. I'm pretty sure she's talking about that guy. Which, that guy's kind of evil. He also turns your father into a dog. But, we're gonna go do this thing.
Good. Very good.
Then we have to clear out a bunch of rubble.
Workshops require their control board to function.
And some more bitch work, and then we're almost good to go, I think.
The procedure is to store it in the reactor room. Look in there and you should find it.
Alright, let's go for the tactical lever action rifle. And perfectly not miss. You do shit. Run, Ringo. Okay. Sentinel tire iron. Man. Minus 50% damage while standing and not moving. I think I'll pass. And maybe I should run with the shotgun. It doesn't really seem like this thing is all that powerful. I mean, it's 45 ACP, so it's not too surprising. Well, you have to clear this crap out. Which, I mean, after 200 years, I'm pretty sure you could dig that out by hand. It doesn't really look all that difficult. I mean, that wasn't even that deep, so I guess she's just lazy.
You aren't what I was expecting. You do have a Pip-Boy. You're from a vault, but you're clearly not with Vault Tec. What are you doing here?
I look very professional. What are you talking about? Right. Right thing to do.
It was the neighborly thing to do.
Such a fine sense of civic duty. Very laudable. My name is Valerie Barstow, and I was to be the overseer of this vault. But please, follow me. I have a proposal for you. It's been a hard 200 years. I was giving a tour of what was to be my pride and joy. My vault. Then the earth.
I like what you've done with the place.
Many died. Perhaps
It feels very open and warm.
Radiation. Somehow, I was spared.
Good job, Ringo.
Sorry. The construction crew didn't fare as well as me. They've never done anything hostile towards me, though. It's probably best if you
Oh shit.
put them out of their misery.
We're just gonna go over here. So yeah, for those who don't know, I actually got a mod installed that turns the very hard difficulty into the old survival mode, which means I can't spam my stim packs. So that actually makes it a tad bit more difficult. Also, there's this guy above me that's trying to drill, which is very professional for the audio recording. Thanks, guy. Appreciate it.
At least that's over. Let's continue.
Right, the drilling seems to have stopped,
I
fortunately.
tried digging my way to the entrance. With that control board, I could have changed everything. But there was simply too much rubble for the equipment to handle. But my work kept me going.
I'm pretty sure a shovel would
Among
have
these
done.
papers is my life's work. I'd like to share it with you. Dr. Braun tasked me with something vital. A series of prototypes and their related, well, experiments that could redefine society. But, as you can see, things did not go according to plan.
Vault Tec destroyed my life. Vault Tec can burn for all I care.
Oh, Listen, I understand that a former Vault resident could harbor certain feelings. I'll tell you what. These experiments, I will let you run them. If you find anything unconscionable, just don't do it. Or change the parameters of the experiment. I assure you these devices...
And we're gonna get our
would
very
last
own
better.
guinea pigs.
Just give me a chance.
And Vault Tec did sort of put them in a freezer. But, oh well.
You've got a deal, Overseer.
Good. Let's move forward. We cannot begin until I have my overseer's desk. To run the experiments, the information in the desk's terminal will prove vital. I entrust you with the future of our vault. Vault 88.
Alright, so one IKEA desk coming right up. I can't place it here. Or apparently I can. Okay, there we go.
My overseer's desk. And a proper Vault Tec terminal. I can hardly believe it. My overseer's desk. After all this time.
She's getting a bit excited about that desk.
Hey there.
This. Please, I beg your indulgence. I've waited so long. But we must not dally. The work compels us. The vault was supposed to have a very specific set of residents. After all, to conduct human trials, you need the perfect test subjects.
Let's find ourselves a guinea pig.
The Vault Tec Handbook urges overseers to refrain from using that word, no matter how apt. Turn on the Vault's radio beacon. Certainly people above ground would give anything to live in our vault. While we wait for word to spread, perhaps you might use this time to explore Vault 88. If you can clear some of the rubble, you may be able to access some of the other building sectors. Any materials or equipment that survived may prove useful in our experiments.
Right. So, yeah, more bitch work, pretty much. We have to, like, do some things around here. And then we finally get to the experiment part, where we get our very own set of guinea pigs. And it appears we got a slight craft problem. That one is glowing. But fortunately, I have grenades. And Ringo. Let's not forget about Ringo. Oh shit. This one. Alright, let's jam some morphine in there. So you can never go wrong with a shotgun. Oh shit. Or maybe not. Huh. Well, usually it seems like the legendary enemies soak up a tad bit more damage. My god. It's a queen. Absolutely disgusting. Let's use this thing. It feels like you should use this weapon for one of those disgusting Mirror queens. Yep, she just teleported. Right, fortunately, she's too fat to get in here, so we should be fine. It seems to do absolutely nothing. I think we might need to get one of those fat mans. We got a Molotov cocktail. That might work. Probably not though, but maybe. It does not seem to work. Man, I could really use that fat man. But as luck would have it, there's one right there, so we're gonna go use that. Right. Experimental mirth. I'm probably gonna blow myself up, but I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. Also, tiny Mirelurks. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch out for the collateral damage, but at least Ringo is fine, it appears. See, I think I've mentioned it before, but I really don't like Mirelurk queens. They disgust me. But it seems like this thing works quite well. Ah, there we go, right. When in doubt, just get out the big guns. East Sector Control Board. So yeah, I guess we have to activate a bunch of these like workshops to unlock the entire vault. And then we can finally get to the testing phase. We get a bunch of wastelanders in here and perform creepy experiments on them.
Perfect.
Alright, well, this should be the last one. North Sector. So this underground area, it all connects and it's pretty fucking gigantic, and you should be able to build throughout all of this, so that is pretty interesting. I actually checked out a mod where you could build your very own vault, although what that was pretty much, well, it was all the vault materials though, that was pretty interesting, but it was just like this thing in Oblivion. This is an actual underground area, so it's pretty cool so far.